What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that's recently blown up online recently that I'm pretty sure everyone knows about by now. Earlier this week, you may have seen a video that went viral of Jennie's stage performance now versus then, and the video sort of accusing her of being lazy. A couple weeks ago, Blackpink held their first group concert in Korea, which had a huge turnout. And after fan cams and videos came out of the full performance, a lot of people were saying Jennie was lazy during both days of the concert, and she barely did the choreo and even missed some of her parts during the songs. This is nothing new, though, to be honest, because people realize that ever since 2017, Jennie has sort of been slacking in the live performance department. So I feel like people knew this all along, but it only blew up like literally in the last week in the month of November. Honestly, like if you remember in my first K-pop opinions video, like literally months ago, I said I was getting disinterested in Jennie because she was so boring to watch on stage nowadays and that it seemed like she barely tries. And I honestly still feel that way, and it's really unfortunate because Jennie was my first bias in Blackpink because she was like hella lively on stage and she was like active and she was such an amazing like rookie idol performance wise. But now to me it just feels like she's degraded, or not like gotten worse with performing, but she is just doesn't look like she's that into it anymore. And that's like disappointing. It like really is. I see where people are coming from. From what I've seen on Twitter and YouTube, people have been trying to explain why Jennie is like this. But so far, every single excuse I've seen for this, I literally do not buy. Like, I literally do not buy any single excuse that people have come up with. First, people say Jennie is tired of performing the same songs over and over and over again. So, of course, she's not going to be excited and as energetic every single time. Now, with this, I of course understand that she isn't going to perform every single song like it's their first like stage performance, especially at their concert where they have to preserve their energy for a whole 2 hours. But like, you cannot tell me that Jennie hasn't been this way for a long time. And do you not think that Lisa, Rosé, and Jisoo are tired of performing the same 9 songs too? Especially the same 4 songs for the past like 2 years? It's not that exciting for them just as it is for Jennie. So she's not special in that way. Also, literally all idols always have to perform their songs over and over again, whether it's a 2-year group like Blackpink or a 10-year group like Big Bang. Like, there's no excuse, at least in my opinion. Like, that's not a valid excuse, or like to me. So like, if Jennie is bored already of performing their songs that aren't even 6 months old yet, then there's a bigger problem at hand. Another excuse I've seen people say is that Jennie is very susceptible to motion sickness, which is why she can't dance so energetically all the time. Which is like, literally, like, what are you saying? Like, no way I believe this, because number one, this week was the first time I've ever even heard someone use that excuse. And they only use that because Jennie said twice in the last 2 years that she gets very sick easily on rides. And like, when they were performing their music video, like last year, for As If It's Their Last, one time last year, she said that she got motion sick. So people really are stretching this excuse out. And it's not like Blackpink are doing like crazy spins or turns in their choreography, or it's not like their choreography is like so physically demanding that they are getting, like, Jennie would be sick doing it. That's not a valid excuse either to me. But I mean, take that as you will. Maybe I'm downplaying it, but I don't think that's a very good excuse. Also, Jennie trained for the longest in Blackpink, almost 6 years. So she definitely would know how to control or how to contain her alleged motion sickness. Because if she was dancing the way she was on stage while she was a trainee, there's no way in hell that YG would have debuted her when she could barely do the moves. And if you look at the fan cams, Jennie will not get motion sick if she bends her knees or just lifts her arms more during the choreography. She can't even do some of the moves on cue. So in my opinion, like, the motion sickness excuse is like bullshit because it literally does not check out or make sense. And also, you know, a lot of people were like saying this, but at the Blackpink concert, Jennie was like out of breath by Forever Young, which was like the second song. But then somehow, through halfway throughout the show, when she performed her solo song, she got her energy back like so quickly, and that was like very suspicious to some people. So the motion sickness thing, it's like what she's like motion sick for like half the concert, then she can like snap it off and like I don't know. I don't know. Like I just don't believe that. I know it may sound like I'm being very harsh and like very hard on Jennie, but honestly, I'm not mad or angry at her in any way. I'm mostly just frustrated and I'm like disappointed. Like I know she can do better and I've seen her do better. I've seen her do better in the past performing, and like I just want her to do her best, and it's so frustrating. And it's honestly unfair too. Like it's mostly unfair to the other Blackpink members because if you watch like the concert fan cams, like Rosé, literally she always performs like it's their debut stage, and she always has so much energy performing, which is why I love her because she always gives so much effort. And like people also said like Lisa, she had so much like amazing stage presence in the concert and that she really knows how to hype the crowd, which is true. And like, oh my god, Jisoo, she literally improved so damn much since their debut, and she really like shined this comeback. And at the concert, you can like see she's like way more confident and comfortable on stage, which makes me so happy. And like because she was so overlooked for the longest time, like I'm just so glad that she's like improved so much. And even if she wasn't the strongest dancer, she still holds her own on stage, which I think is like so much more important. But unfortunately, these great accomplishments get overshadowed by Jennie, and it's just like unfair to the fans, sort of almost. I mean, if you like and you still want to support Blackpink and you want to see them live, by all means, you should do that. And you should not let anyone dictate who you support. But I feel like if your fans are paying hundreds of dollars to go see you for a 2 hour show, like the least you can do is actually look like you want to be there and not look like you were brought against your will. And I think that's the main part that irks me is that like over and over, like consistently she's been lazy. Like this is not just coming out of nowhere, just this one concert. Like people have noticed that this has been going on for a while. And it's just like you'd think at like their first concert in Seoul, like their first group concert, it would be different, but it's not. But honestly, this whole thing blew up like way out of proportion in the last week. Like, yes, I understand Jennie has been lazy and she's been slacking a lot lately, but I feel like some people overreacted. Like, the main reason being because I feel like some people put Jennie on a pedestal that she doesn't necessarily need to be on. And trust me, that doesn't just come from fans. I'm not like pointing the fingers at fans. It comes from YG too. Like how Jennie is YG's princess and how she's clearly always favored over the other members the majority of the time. How people are pushing her to be the female GD, which, oh my God, I absolutely fucking hate. Jesus Christ. Jennie is not the female GD. There is no female GD. G-Dragon is one of a kind, no pun intended, and that's that. I never understood the comparison. Jennie does not write songs or have the performing skills like GD. She's very young, and she debuted 2 years ago, and she just got her first solo like this month. So I never understood why people called her that. The only similarity between them was that they're both into fashion, but even then, they're so different with that as well. Which, I don't know. Anyways, let me calm down. She really is YG's princess, though, because the video that went viral earlier this week was actually taken down by YG Entertainment after it went viral, after it got popular. So, like, lastly, just I hope Jennie can get her fire back. She's been down on her stages for a while, almost a year now. Some people think it's because she might be depressed or upset with all the excessive hate she receives, which if that's the case, I hope she can get the help that she needs and she can bounce back. And this video in no way is a hate video towards Jennie. Although I know a lot of people will see it that way and will call me like not a true Blink because I'm criticizing her, but I will not sit here and make excuses for her just because I stand just because I stand Blackpink or I stand Jennie does not mean I won't call them out for stuff that they do, or if I think something that they're doing isn't necessarily right. That's not the type of I'm not a blind stan. That's not the type of stan that I am. I always want them to do their best, so I'm obviously going to push for that. Yeah, I just really hope that, I don't know what's going on with her. I just hope that it's not because she's actually lazy. I hope that, there may be like an actual reason behind it, and I hope that she can overcome whatever she's going through, because I really don't know. This video is in no way accusing her of being lazy. It's just examining the reasons that could be, and I still don't know why it is. But I mean, the only thing we could do is just wait and see what happens from here on out. Anyways, YG has already banned like 1 or 2 videos about Jennie's laziness. So if you come back to my channel and this video is gone, you already know what happened. All right, everyone, thanks for watching this video. Don't worry, it's going to be a short week because I'm coming back next week in a couple days with another video. So I'll see you guys then. Oh, and also I've linked my Twitter down below if any of you guys want to check it out. I don't really tweet much since I'm in school right now, but I do log on occasionally and just say something, I don't know. And I also made a card. It literally took me like 84 years to make, but I finally finished it, and I'm actually like really proud of it because it took me so long. So check that out too, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.